understanding of the threat we face. I want to show you, we're calling this our extremist family tree over here. And this shows you many of the groups that you constantly hear about in the news, and it actually gives you some historical context for them as well. So this is the top of the tree. Right here, we have the Muslim Brotherhood, the ideological forefather of the modern-day Islamist jihadist groups. The Muslim Brotherhood is the first modern Islamist society, founded in 1928 by Hassan al-Banna. Later on, there was Syed Qutb. He wrote a book called Milestones. He was the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood. Milestones was the ideological underpinning for al-Qaeda. And by the way, Zawahiri, who's now #1 in al-Qaeda, he actually was a Muslim Brotherhood senior leader at one point in time. You have other groups that splinter off from here, Hamas and Hezbollah, not under the command and control of al-Qaeda, and that came after the Muslim Brotherhood. Hezbollah, of course, being a Shia organization that came from resistance to Israel in the 1980s in Lebanon. Hamas, we know about because of its recent fighting with the IDF in Gaza. But here's the main part of the tree. Here's the trunk, if you will. You get the Muslim Brotherhood, then you get al-Qaeda, and from al-Qaeda you have all these offshoot organizations. You have al-Shabaab in Somalia. You have al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb. You have AQI, al-Qaeda in Iraq, AQAP, al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, Boko Haram and Jamaah Islamiyah in Indonesia, Boko Haram being the Nigerian group. You can see, spanning the globe, literally across the world, you have al-Qaeda affiliates and offshoots, many of whom have sworn bay'ah, which is a loyalty oath to an emir, the emir in this case being Zawahiri, al-Qaeda. But then as you go down here, there's a split, there's a schism, and this is what we're talking about with Syria and Iraq. AQI broke from al-Qaeda Central under Zarqawi, and then later AQI morphed into what we now call ISIS. Now, it's ideologically aligned, but actually not part of the command and control. Nusra Front, Jabhat al-Nusra, they are part of the command and control of al-Qaeda. They're the direct affiliate. So while ISIS is in line with them ideologically, Nusra is the one that's taking orders from Zawahiri. As you can see here, it's a big alphabet soup mess of bad guys, but of all the bad guys, this one, ISIS, has the most fighters, the most money, the most territory under its control right now, and therefore likely poses